Welcome to Pebble World, episode 2. Today, me and Walt here are going to be talking about our favorite video games. But we're mixing it up a little bit this time. We're not doing top 5s.
This time we're doing a bracket. We're doing a...
Yay!
So we made a bracket with 6 of our favorite video games each, and then we added in 4
wild cards,
more that are games that we both like, just to mix it up a little. Originally, we had a completely different concept for this episode, and it didn't work out because OBS fucking sucks, basically, and this computer that we're recording on is old as buns and runs really slow. So the video we tried to record didn't work out. But
we might post it eventually, so no spoilers.
This is like our backup plan.
Yeah. By the way, keep putting the songs in the comments, guys. We need more than 5. If we get more than 5, then eventually, probably when we get like 20 or so, maybe more than that, we're going to do a viewer song bracket, and everyone's going to like it. It's going to be great. And speaking of songs, today's song of the day is going to be "Wouldn't It Be Nice" by the Beach Boys, because Brian Wilson died today, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
Too many people have been dying this year. We talked about this on the other episode, but also like David Lynch, Sly Stone, Jimmy Carter. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, that's tragic.
And drink of the day, some wild tea from Up and Golden, Ginger Orchid Melody. Tea shop Up and Golden, highly recommend.
I look, you already finished mine. Before we start
really good though.
I finished mine, so.
I mean, that's how you know.
Yeah, I guess I just do everything wrong. What the fuck? In other news, the chief of schools from our school district.
I just got this email.
Yeah, we just got an email. The chief of schools for our school district got caught buying child pornography.
Nobody from the school district, but
yeah, but no one from the school district. None of the students from the school district were involved, guys. So
just a heads up,
we're all good.
Just a heads up to anybody here. Watch out for the chief of schools. Watch out for Dave.
What's his?
That's his name. Watch out for Dave, guys. He's on the prowl.
Yeah, there's a guy called Dave, and he is a pedophile, and he bought child pornography, and he's the chief of schools for our school district. Anyway,
we're gonna, pretty crazy stuff there.
Yeah, so later this, we just finished recording a mini episode at the park, and we're gonna post that later, probably sometime next week. And that's because Owen won't be here.
Out of town.
He's out of town for an entire week, starting Monday. So from Monday to Monday, he'll be gone. Mm-hmm. And so we have a mini episode that we're going to drop probably in the middle of next week, just to keep the flow going. And then after that,
we're going to try to drop weekly.
We're going to try to do weekly episodes, and maybe some mini episodes that are like not weekly, like whenever we feel like it.
Yeah, we talked about this more on the next episode, so you're going to hear more of our plans for Pebble World in the future.
In that mini episode, we kind of talk about the future of Pebble World and what we have in mind for future episodes.
Still in its open stages. The first episode is more of an impromptu thing, but now we're going to actually start planning it out and having more challenges and games and stuff. It's going to be great.
It's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started on this.
Yeah, we can move into the games. Starting off with our first round, we got Wolfenstein: The New Order versus Stardew Valley. Wolfenstein was his pick, Stardew was mine, so you can start talking about yours. Oh, by the way, the way we're going to decide who moves on from this bracket, because we're obviously just going to vote for our favorite songs.
We're pretty biased because we put our favorite games on the list, so obviously we're always going to just pick our favorite game.
So we're asking Grok.
In order to, our tiebreaker is going to be Grok today.
Our lovely co-host.
And I will pull that up right now. Hold on.
I'm sorry for saying fuck Grok at the end of the last episode.
I'm not sorry. Fuck Grok.
Fuck Elon Musk, not fuck Grok.
No, Grok sucks too. Grok is like Elon Musk's baby that he actually talked to.
He talks to his like current baby, like the child from There Will Be Blood, where he's like keeping him in front when he takes him all to the meetings. So like if someone shoots him, they'll like shoot his kid too, and then they'll feel bad for shooting someone in front of their dad. That's the reason he carries his kid around.
Yeah, which one is that?
There Will Be Blood?
No. The kid's name is that?
Oh, it's some bullshit. I think
Dark Sidereal?
I think it's the Grimes one.
Yeah, Exa Dark Sidereal, guys.
Hello. We're doing a similar criteria thing. I personally felt that in the previous video, the categories got redundant. So we're doing like 3 categories here, and then we're gonna have Grok decide. We're just gonna talk about them in each of the fields of that, and then we'll ask. So you can start talking about.
Let me.
You got those
categories.
Yeah.
The categories for games that we're just gonna. These are just for like discussion, like what we're gonna discuss about these games, are story, gameplay, characters, visuals, and then the Grok rating.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we're not gonna have Grok rated. We're just gonna have Grok choose which one is better if we can't decide.
Is this Wolfenstein 4?
No, dumbass. There is 4 Wolfenstein games. But there's only 3 mainline, and the third one sucks.
Is this one the third one then?
It's the first.
What the hell?
First one that came out, but it's not the first in chronological order. There's only 4 Wolfenstein games.
Oh,
and the 4th one that came out is really bad.
We were talking about Wolfenstein 5 in the last episode.
Well, yeah, you said that if the Quebec people invaded, it'd be like Wolfenstein 4. Cause
I thought I said 5. I thought there was 4.
You said 4.
Okay, that's fine.
There is 4 Wolfenstein games, but the newest one sucks.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Not a real game. The main character isn't even BJ, guys. So it's fucking shit.
Blowjob?
Yeah.
Why is his name BJ?
Blowjob Blazkowicz.
Hell yeah.
You know that he's canonically the grandfather of Doomslayer. Of the Doomslayer.
Is that like real?
Mm-hmm.
Like with the current Doom timeline, like Dark Ages?
Yeah.
That's that current Doomslayer, that Doom
Yes.
guy? That's so awesome. I think it has to do with the same
He's
universe.
the grandfather of the Doomslayer, I think. Maybe great-grandfather?
Either way, that's how you
No, he's grandfather, and then Commander Keen is his dad. Commander Keen is Doomslayer's dad.
Okay, great.
Okay, anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. So, Wolfenstein, the story is, it's an alternate history game. It's set in 1950s... it's all over the world, but I think, most of it takes place in Berlin.
Actually?
Yes.
What? I thought it was the Nazis took over America.
You know nothing about Wolfenstein.
Dude, no.
I know everything about Wolfenstein.
Don't they go to the diner?
No, that's in Wolfenstein New Colossus.
Oh, that's the one
second
in America.
one. That's the second one.
They're in America in that one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. I don't know shit about the order.
Anyway, so I think it takes place mostly in Berlin, but you
like the band.
Basically the Nazis win World War II. They get all this like crazy fucking super powerful technology from this like cult, and they end up winning World War II because they just have they're way more technologically advanced. And so you play as BJ Blazkowicz, and your job is to you join the resistance in Berlin, and you kill Nazis.
Hype.
The gameplay is that you kill Nazis with guns and stuff. There's big robot dogs. That's pretty fucking cool. There's big robot dogs with flamethrowers and shit. You get it's like Doom. It's a boomer shooter. So it's you have a weapon wheel, and you have a bunch of different fucking weapons you can pick from, and you can dual wield every gun in the game. That's kind of like the gimmick. It's kind of like the fun part. You can dual wield every gun in the game. It's super gory and super fast paced. The soundtrack is incredible. The story is incredible. Everything about it, pretty incredible. Visuals wise, it looks really cool. It has a very unique art style.
When did the first Wolfenstein come out?
2014.
Wasn't there one from the 90s where you kill Hitler?
Well, the original Wolfenstein.
Okay, so this is it's been rebooted like Doom 2016.
Yeah, there's probably 8 Wolfenstein games actually.
All right, got it.
Or 7 or 6, but I mean
I figured
the
there's more.
mainline ones the reboots. Or there's only 4.
Okay.
So yeah, this game came out in 2014, and it has a very unique, very distinct art style. It's futuristic Gothic. It's really badass. Think of German architecture, German Gothic architecture. It's like that, but everything is metal as fuck, and it's really crazy. There's so much Nazi imagery in the game. You walk through the streets of Berlin, it's really terrifying.
That's not cool, man.
It doesn't. Well, it makes sense because you're in Nazi Germany in the game. But you're in Nazi Germany in the game. I mean, at one point you actually go to a concentration camp.
Fuck Nazis.
Fuck Nazis. That's why you kill the shit out of them.
Yay!
Yeah.
Isn't the original where you kill Robot Hitler?
You don't kill Robot Hitler.
You see, in the original you do. Hitler's fucking severed head in the robot suit. Doesn't it chase after you in the original?
No.
That shit sounded awesome. I swear it was evil Robot Hitler.
I don't think so.
I thought you do. I'll look it up while you're talking.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it's a sad ass game, you know? It's sad.
Aww.
You're in Berlin, and there's one part where you have to go to a concentration camp and break this guy out who knows about this technology that the Nazis have.
Yeah, Mecha Hitler.
Okay. You don't have to fight Mecha Hitler anymore. You actually just shoot him.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I think it's actually way cooler. You just
Mecha Hitler's insane.
And you actually, this is Wolfenstein the New Colossus. This is a different game. But the next game in the series, you actually kill Hitler on... I don't know what planet it is, but it's not Earth. You go to, It's like the moon. It's like one of the moons of Mars or some
That's
shit.
awesome.
And you go there on like a Nazi spaceship and you kill Hitler.
That's the best concept for a game ever.
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, actually, so what happens is like you get your head cut off, but then these crazy guys that are like really smart. The guy that you rescue from the concentration camp, recurring character, sews your head back onto like this Nazi super soldier body. It's badass as hell. And then they're making a movie about you, and it's called Terror Billy, and you audition as yourself. But they don't know it's you because they think you're dead. So you go to like this random planet and you audition as yourself to play the role of yourself in front of Hitler, and then you break free and you get to kill Hitler. It is a really, really cool game. And there was one more criteria, I think. Characters. That's kind of the one thing that this game isn't super strong in. I mean, the gameplay is definitely more exciting than any of the characters. There's good characters. I like, never mind, that one's, he's in the second one. Max Haas. He's like a big ass, like, fucking brute. He has, like, a dent in the side of his skull. And the only words he knows how to say are Max Haas. He's like a Pokemon.
That's hype.
And so you can talk to him and he just goes, Max Haas! It's funny as shit.
Hell yeah, man.
The characters are pretty cool, but they're nothing special. Like, they're, you know, the writing is pretty basic in terms of characters.
When this come out?
2014, I already said that.
My bad.
Dumbass.
I thought you said that's
fucking idiot.
The first one.
Fuck you. This is the first one. The first reboot.
Okay.
The first reboot.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I like this game. And so that's also, I'm choosing this one to go on to the next part of the bracket. Duh.
Mm-hmm. My game for this part is going to be Stardew Valley because I really, really like that. That's probably one of the games I've played the most ever. I think I got like 200 hours on... Actually, maybe not the most ever, but 200 on Steam probably, and like another 100 or so on Nintendo Switch. I played the shit out of that game. It was made by one guy in like his basement over like 10 years, I think, while
So
he's working
like
a full-time.
Balatro?
Yeah, it's like Balatro. Dude, did you know, by the way, off topic, you know Balatro was that guy's side project?
Yeah, I'm turning this mic.
It's so sick.
Yeah, Balatro is fucking epic. Guys,
He's working on another project.
Go play fucking Balatro, by the way. If you never played Balatro, go play. I think it's like, how much is it on the App Store? Like $10?
Yeah, it's $10 on the App Store. It's worth
it's
it.
$10.
I probably bought it like 2 or 3 days ago. I've already probably put in like 20 hours. It's very much worth it.
Yeah, go play Balatro. Also, go play Wolfenstein. Go play every game in this.
They're all going to be.
They're all going to be absolute classics.
Yeah, but yeah, I kind of like that. But the Balatro guy's working on another game right now. I think he's going to put it out soon. That's like his main project. Balatro was the side hoe.
Okay, continue.
It's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, Stardew Valley.
I've never played Stardew Valley. I've had like
it's so much fun.
7 people tell me to play Stardew Valley.
It's the thing about Stardew Valley is I'm gonna say it on your own. It's not the greatest game. Like you could just play probably better farming sims on your own. But if you're doing like a farm with like a friend, you're not gonna get a better like survival game experience. There's not really a ton of survival elements.
I didn't know that it was online.
I play it all the time online with friends. I've pretty much 100%ed it. I think I have to do like 2 or 3 more things, but it's so good. The gameplay is just standard farming sim stuff. Like you could get that in like Minecraft, kind of, but this is more centered around selling crops to get money. You do that, then it's such a cool gameplay loop because in the early game you're focused on selling crops and stuff to survive, and then you start fishing more and you start getting these things, and you start slowly progressing and upgrading all of your tools and stuff, which is just how video games work.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, there's like a bunch of other side quests. Like there's also friendship that you have with different villagers. There's like 20 or so villagers. You can all increase them up to like 10 hearts. I think on my main file I have them all at 10 hearts, which is pretty sick. Then there's also a community center bundle where if you donate all of these like kind of hard to get items to it, you unlock a separate area, which is super cool.
I just thought about something awesome. Do you know about Evil Farming Game?
No.
You don't know about Evil Farming?
I don't.
This guy on Reddit one time was you know r/tip of my joystick. What the fuck is that?
Because it's fun.
Okay, do you know what r/tip of my joystick is?
No, I don't.
So it's like a subreddit where like you if you can't think of what the name of a game you played was, you just go on there and you like describe the game, and then people tell you. So it's called tip of my joystick, right?
Uh-huh.
It like tip of my tongue kind of thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Not your cock.
Yeah, no,
It's
no.
not about your cock.
I wasn't thinking of that. By the
I
way.
was.
I was thinking of.
I was
joystick.
thinking about my cock.
Okay, got
Anyway.
it. Continue.
So this guy on there goes on there and he's like, yeah, I played this dark, evil farming game where you're like a farmer
Harvest Moon.
and you. Well, no, because that was like
it's
the
dark
first. That
evil.
was like the first thing everyone said. It was like it's probably Harvest Moon. And he was like, no, because you don't. I think in the post he's like, it's not Harvest Moon.
Oh, okay.
So he's playing this farming game where you're like a normal farmer for like a few hours,
Then everyone fucking
and then you
dies.
get in an argument with your wife,
Mhm.
and you kill your wife.
Great.
That's what happens in the game. You kill your wife, and then you have to like hide her body, and you have to go about like your farming and like take care of your family and shit. And you have to keep everyone in your village.
That genuinely sounds really fun.
You have to keep everyone in the village from trying to find out that you killed your wife, and if people find out that you lose.
Did you ever figure out the name of that? That sounds awesome.
And no, because it doesn't exist. That's like the whole point.
Fuck.
Yeah, he fell asleep while listening to this streamer, while like watching this live stream, and the guy on the live stream was like came up with the idea, and so he fell asleep, and I guess he just like
Thought it was real.
thought it was real or something,
That's
or like
awesome.
imagined it in his head. And there was another guy who posted about the exact same game, but he was just trolling. Like he knew it was not really
Evil farm game.
Yeah, and so it was like really funny because people were trying to like find this. They thought there was like a Lost Media evil farming game.
I love Lost Media so much. Anyway, back to Stardew Valley. Yeah, the gameplay's super great. It takes like the farming stuff and then just adds a little bit extra onto it. Just adds a little bit extra spice. All of it is super fun. It's a really big map too. Like you're just constantly unlocking new areas until the late game, which is super fun. And yeah,
The name is pretty cool.
Yeah, Stardew Valley is
Valley. It's
brilliant.
badass.
Yeah, you take over your grandpa's farm. Yeah, I guess I'll use that to move on to the story. The story is kind of ass. Like, you just move into a farm that your grandpa used to own, and then it's just like you're farming there, like making millions of dollars selling like products from there. It's so fun. But story is virtually non-existent. You're trying to save this town from corporate supermarket that's taken over and pushing the local supermarket out of business.
Really?
So that's part of it, yeah.
I actually know nothing about this game. Like, come to think of it, I don't think I know literally anything about
You can also side with the evil supermarket and kill the local business too.
So then it's like an evil farming game.
Yeah, then you can turn it into evil farm game if you want.
Wow.
That's basically the route where you just pay money instead of putting cool items in. Yeah, you can take the route, and then if you just pay like a few $1,000s, you can avoid some of those items. It's pretty fun. You can just pay money to get out of anything in that game, but it's a lot of money, so you don't usually do
Like,
it.
we mean like in-game money?
Yeah, in-game
Oh,
money.
okay.
There are microtransactions.
Stardew
that are
Valley
so
Battle
fun.
Pass?
That would be so nice. There's like 20 or so characters. Not all of them are bangers, but like they're all pretty well written. I would say most of them are developed, at
There's
least
a
the data
hot one,
candidates.
right?
There's a lot of hot ones.
There's like one hot one though, right? Like there's like a one that people on
Goth Boy,
No, it's a girl one.
Robot Girl, Wood Girl.
Do they have names?
Yes, they have names.
Okay.
You're not gonna know them though.
Well, I might recognize the name because people talk about her all
Leah?
the time.
Haley.
I think it's Haley. I think Haley's the hot
No
one.
one dates Haley. The blonde bitch.
Yeah, I think everyone says
Okay.
that Haley's the hot one.
Yeah, she's pretty hot, but
I might be wrong about that.
But yeah, that's not the play. But all the characters are well written. For each character, you can romance like a lot of the characters in the game, and they have a bunch of heart cutscenes, which are really fun. You can get them up to like 12 hearts and then marry them, and then
Is that a Japanese Bob Dylan poster?
yeah, it is.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Japan maybe.
That's hilarious.
It
Like,
goes so
where,
hard.
like, where in like Tower Records?
Yeah. No, I just found it in like it was like in Parco.
That's hilarious, dude. It's a picture of Timothy Chalamet, Bob Dylan.
I also got all of the Smash Bros characters up there.
Oh, wow.
I got that one in Japan too.
Yeah,
at the
sorry,
Nintendo
off
store.
topic, but that's actually so hilarious.
I'm gonna put a picture of it. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, I'll-
if we don't forget. Let's see here.
I will remember.
Yeah, no, characters are pretty solid. That's probably the best strength of the game, like a strong 10 on characters. It's so good. There's this funny little guy that lives in the sewers that's like this evil, dark guy that you can move in with. You don't marry him because he's like asexual or whatever, but you can just room with him and he's goated. Visuals, it's just all pixel art.
It's a pixel game.
Yeah, so like, I don't
So
know.
then how are the characters hot? Is there like...
They're not.
Oh.
That's kind of, they're pixels, man.
Well, someone said one of the characters... Well, not someone. Like a billion people said one of the characters was hot. So
I'm gonna pull up a picture of Haley right now. Where's Google?
Where's Google? In there?
I found it.
Yeah, good boy.
You can flash a picture of Haley on the screen.
Yeah, everyone said that's the one. Everyone says that she's bad.
You can see it.
Yeah.
You see the vision?
I see the vision.
Alright, but yeah, in terms of visuals, it's also, I think it's really cool that one guy just devoted so much time to this game. Like, it's really pretty for a pixelated game. Like, I'm a big fan of the visuals. It's obviously not going to stand out as much as visually as like a game like Red Dead 2 or something, but it's pretty good. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Incredible game, very relaxing. So I guess now we can have Grok say which one.
Yeah, well, okay, so
likes
obviously
more.
I'm picking Wolfenstein to move on.
And I'm picking Stardew Valley. The only
So-
times that we might not would be the toss-up rounds where we have a game that we both really like versus one of our games. But we'll see.
So yeah, we're gonna ask Grok now whether or not he thinks Stardew Valley or Wolfenstein: The New Order is better, and that is going to be how we decide the winner for these rounds. Since we were gonna do a video with a punishment and we couldn't do it, I feel like we should just do whoever's game wins. Whoever's game wins, the person whose game doesn't win the
loser.
the
The game loser gets water bucket.
Yeah, the game loser's gonna get an ice bucket poured on them. Time to see what Grok thinks about Stardew Valley and Wolfenstein. Okay, he picked Stardew Valley. Okay, Grok.
We're back.
Grok picked Stardew Valley to move on, so Stardew Valley moves on.
Let's
so
go. Grok loves farming games.
Move that on.
And then next up, our matchup is going to be Battlefield 4 versus Outer Wilds. Stardew Valley.
Ooh, this is a hard one. This is a really hard one.
Yeah, I think I know.
Outer Wilds is one of the ones that we picked that we both really, really like to throw in there, so that it's not like super biased the whole time, so that it's like a little bit exciting. And Outer Wilds is probably like my second favorite game ever. And I don't know about what do you?
It's Outer Wilds is probably also about top 10 for me. So you should talk about Battlefield 4 though.
I'm gonna talk about Battlefield 4 because I know about.
I'll talk about Outer Wilds though. You can chime in.
Okay, so starting with Battlefield 4, the story is whatever. It's bad. It's actually not good at all. But
I mean, that's not the appeal.
You don't play it for the story. You play it for the multiplayer. But anyway, the story is like. There's, China's at war with America. You fucking kill Chinese people.
Hell yeah. Actually, not hell
then-
yeah. I like Chinese people.
And then there's this girl, Hannah, and she, like, joins your task force.
Is there a story mode at all in the
Yeah.
game? Okay.
She, like, joins your team, and then she betrays you, and then she throws you in prison, and then she breaks you out of the prison for whatever reason. And then at the end of the game, you get the choice between either killing her or killing your, like, best friend in the whole world. And it's like... I don't know anyone who's played this game that doesn't pick killing the girl.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
She betrayed you. So the story, whatever. It's like a 5 out of 10. It's probably one of the most generic fucking video game, like Call of Duty, Battlefield type stories ever. The gameplay, that's where this shit comes through, dude.
Was Call of Duty Valhalla the Viking one?
There's no Call of Duty. What the fuck?
Isn't there a Viking Call of Duty?
No.
The cold one?
What are you talking about?
Okay, what's the newest Call of Duty?
Black Ops 6?
What's the one before that?
Vanguard?
That one. Isn't that one like Valhalla? Isn't that one like icy? Isn't that what happened in like the Arctic or something?
No, wait, Vanguard. No, Vanguard is Modern Warfare 3 is before. There's not a.
I swear there's a cold one. The Vanguard was the ass one, right?
Vanguard's horrible. Modern
Okay, that's
Warfare
what
3
I'm
is horrible.
thinking. That's
too.
what I'm thinking of. I guess I was just confused.
You should come closer so I don't have to like turn around.
They should make a Viking Call of Duty though. That'd be cool.
I don't know what the hell you could be talking about. I mean, there's Chivalry too, but that's
No.
not
Okay. Keep talking. I'll look it up.
Okay. Anyway, the gameplay is like it's a multiplayer game for the most part. So the main game mode is called Conquest. You got points on the map. You got to capture the points. Teams of 32.
Maybe I'm thinking of the Age of the Viking pack on Black Ops 6. You can buy it for 2,400 COD points.
CP.
Yeah, you can buy it for 2,400 CP.
Dave style.
Yeah, like Dave.
So, gameplay. Yeah, teams of 32. So pretty big. It's a big game, And the best part, in my opinion, is the vehicles. You got tanks and planes and helicopters and schniz, And that shit's dope. That shit's freaking epic, dude.
Hell yeah.
And characters, again, whatever.
The girl.
The girl sucks.
The girl and your
Irish
buddy.
is dope though.
Your buddy, is Irish the buddy?
Irish is the buddy. Irish
Hell
is
yeah.
fucking dope.
Sounds
There's another guy called Pac, but he just doesn't. He's useless.
God.
He doesn't do anything. No, just PAC.
Oh,
Pac-Man.
okay. That's awesome.
I
love Pac-Man.
shit.
Hell yeah.
The visuals are also just not that exciting. I think the gameplay, I mean, everything else is like story, characters, and visuals is like 3 points, and the gameplay alone is like 7 points, and that's why I would give this game a 10 out of 10. All right,
That's valid.
you're up.
All right, time to talk about the first game that we both really, really like, Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is like I think I first played it, and then you beat it before me though, because I played it for a little bit, and then I got to like a certain point, and then you just played it all in like 1 week. But it's this game where the concept is you're stuck in a 22-minute time loop, and you have to figure out how you got stuck in that time loop. Basically, like you're stuck here. And you do that by venturing to other planets in this small little solar system, and like uncovering like tablets of stuff of the people that came before you, and like figuring out like the technology that they have to trap you in this time loop and all of that. So it's I think the story is honestly, it's the best part of the game. I don't think you would argue that either. But the ending is probably one of the best video game endings of all time too. I'm not going to spoil it, but finish Outer Wilds. It's very much worth it. It's just so cool. Also, just reading through all of the tablets and stuff, it really just feels like you're uncovering like a bunch of ancient secrets. It's so cool.
Yes, honestly, the gameplay
is the weakest part of
The
it.
gameplay is not that exciting. You fly around to different planets and you like look at text basically. So it's a lot of reading. So if you don't like reading,
I love reading games. We'll get to my reading game later. But
you could just go easy mother. Okay. So yeah, the gameplay not very exciting. You fly around, you read stuff, and you learn about these guys, but it's not really the gameplay that's like the main point. It's the story and the development, and like it's a mystery. So you figure out this like ancient alien species that visited your solar system so long ago.
It's so cool. And yeah, the gameplay, it's really, really, really fun for like 4 to 5 hours. And then after that, you're kind of, there's some bullshit puzzles in there. Like I was not able to beat the game without looking up like 1 or 2 things. But
I had to look up one thing.
Yeah, I think there's some things in that game where you're just like genuinely, what the fuck are you supposed to do without like figuring it out. But other than that, it's a very fun game. I'm a big fan of puzzle games, so I kind of right up my alley. Anyway, characters virtually non-existent.
Yeah,
there's like a few guys you can talk to. There's some guys playing some musical instruments around, which is pretty fun. The music in this game, okay. I know we don't have music as like a criteria, but like the music in Outer Wilds,
the music is the reason
it's incredible.
I learned what the game was because of the music.
I heard
it's one of many games that I played only because I heard the soundtrack first.
That's the reason I got it too, because I heard 14.3 billion years. You should go listen to that too. But like that song is incredible.
Is absolutely fucking
top 5
pulverizing.
Top 5 video game soundtrack of all time.
It's a great soundtrack. It's a fucking excellent adaptation.
It's electrifying, and it was made by one guy.
Not as good as Halo. Not as good as Halo.
I don't know about that one, man.
That was made by 2 guys.
Okay. So yeah, I'm picking Outer Wilds. Are you also picking Outer Wilds? So
I'm picking Outer Wilds from now on. I mean, you didn't talk about the visuals.
Oh, visuals.
The visuals are fantastic.
You talk about this because I'm on my computer, so I had to turn the visual settings down a lot because my computer's sort of ass.
The visuals are beautiful. I mean, if you like space,
cool.
if you like space and you like the expanse of space, get off your phone.
Hold on, no, you talk. I'm moving it on in the bracket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot I was ready to do that. Yeah, so if you like space, this is the game to play, dude. You go into space and you go to all these like cool, like super scenic planets. There's black holes. There's mountains. There's one planet that's just a bunch of water. And there's like it's fucking beautiful. It's great. The lighting is really cool. And then like certain planets will trigger certain music and stuff like that, and you just like the combination of the visuals and the music is like really awesome. The
ending is one of the best. The ending is the best part of the game, and it uses the visuals and the music so well. It combines a lot of motifs found throughout the game into like one huge like explosion at the end. It's so cool.
Yeah,
it's incredible. What?
One huge explosion at the end of the game.
Yeah, one big explosion. But that's moving on.
Yeah, so we're gonna move on Outer Wilds. So
cool.
What's next?
Next up, for our next matchup, we got Bloodborne versus Minecraft. This is a great matchup.
I guess I'll talk about Minecraft.
Yeah, you talk about Minecraft, then I'll talk about Bloodborne.
I think everyone who's watching this video
everyone likes Minecraft.
Probably has played Minecraft.
That's why it's on here.
For like at least an hour, at the very minimum.
I don't think
the story doesn't exist. There literally is not a story.
You kill the Ender Dragon.
That's it, though. That's the story. You kill the Ender Dragon. That's it.
Yeah. And the Wither.
The gameplay, you have blocks, you put them on shit, you build houses with blocks and shit.
You mine, then you craft.
The character, again, there's no characters. The visuals. Yeah, but like,
Have you seen the Minecraft movie, man?
No, but Steve isn't even a character, so you can just play as any. You don't have to play as Steve.
By the way, anyone that didn't catch the Minecraft movie, spoilers for the post-credit scene, but Alex is there. There are Minecraft characters. Steve and Alex.
Alex is bad.
Alex is bad in the movie.
In game 2.
In the movie.
In game 2.
Yeah. The back of her head was bad in the post-credit scene.
Okay. I forgot you didn't see your face. Anyway, the visuals are fantastic. It's so simple. It's blocks. It's like 3D pixel art, basically.
You can make it look as pretty as you want. You can make some cool shit.
You can anything you can imagine, you can create.
That's what they say in the first trailer.
That's what they say in the movie.
Oh yeah, that too.
Anything that you can imagine here, you can create.
That's what they say. It's pretty great.
So, I mean, yeah, this one speaks for itself. Everyone's playing Minecraft.
The music.
The music is like the best part.
I got the soundtrack on vinyl.
I have both soundtracks on vinyl, by the way.
It's quite good. I'm a big fan of it.
It's probably the best
video game soundtrack.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Tied for first.
Literally, come on.
Tied for first with Halo.
You can't keep glazing Halo like that. It's not better than Volume Alpha, man.
It is. It's not better. It's tied for first. Okay. They're completely different, though.
Volume Alpha is very good.
Yeah. So Minecraft soundtrack is like spectacular as fuck.
It's incredible stuff. All right, I can talk about Bloodborne now.
Mid.
This was
mid.
Peak.
Mid and boring.
Peak. I love Bloodborne. Well, that was my first Souls game, so it's probably going to be one of my favorites. There's like one Souls game I like a little bit more, but Bloodborne's always going to be peak. It has like the best ambiance of any game ever, like visually. It's like being in England, but like it's bloody. It's like bloody England.
That's old.
And it's old bloody England. It's pretty damn cool, man. Like you're killing a bunch of English vampires, and then you're shooting them with a gun. It has probably my favorite combat system in like any game ever. You shoot to parry, which is so cool, and you can combine it with like a lot of different weapons and have a bunch of different builds. It's so cool. It doesn't have the same like versatility as like Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 in terms of like builds you can make, but like Bloodborne has like the cleanest movement in any Souls game. It's so nice. And the area design's also the best out of any Souls game. You get like all of the ambience from like every other game, and it just enhances it due to the area design. Like it forces you into these situations that you normally wouldn't be in like other games if the area was designed poorly. Like that's my problem with Dark Souls 3. The area design is pretty ass, even if the bosses are great. But you don't have that problem here. The area design it's so good, and visually it's also. I can talk about the visuals some more too. Visually, it's so pretty. It's like there's moments in this game that are so cool. Like when you first walk into an area and then it like fully expands below you. It's so cool. You get a lot of that in a lot of different Souls games, but I've gotten that more times than any other. I think in Bloodborne, it's so cool. The bosses are my only problem with the gameplay. The bosses in the main game are sort of ass for most of them. The only bosses I really like are the first main one and the last main one. The rest of them are sort of mid, which is kind of a big problem. They just don't utilize the fighting style very well. But they kind of make up for that in the DLC. All of the DLC bosses are straight fire, so it's fine. And soundtrack, it's just Dark Souls soundtrack.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's solid. It's nothing I'm going to throw on.
Nothing special.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of fun.
Some people love it though.
I don't understand.
It has
that.
A following.
Yeah, Ludwig the Holy theme is kind of a banger. But
that's like one of the best ones. But
that's the best one.
Some people love that shit.
I don't understand. It's just I don't get the same kind of thing out of it other people do, but still perfect. Characters basically non-existent. You play as the hunter, who has the most aura out of any Souls guy. He has like a cool hood on and a fun hat. He's awesome.
Yeah, his name is Bloodborne.
His name is John Bloodborne. And then Frank Bloodborne. And then you go around and you talk to these. There's like some guys, some other hunters throughout the world you can talk to who are pretty cool, but it's like none of them are particularly memorable other than one guy who works for the church. But other than that, it's fine. But yeah, I don't think I missed it. Oh, story. There's the story in this game to me is virtually non-existent. They don't really explore the story much. You have to really get into the lore, which the lore is fantastic, but the main story that the average Joe playing this game is going to come across is not very big. It's just going to be like, you have to leave this nightmare. You're in a nightmare. But if it expands on that a lot more, and the lore is such a big part of the game. But if you played this game, I'd very much recommend looking into it after you beat it. Very cool stuff. Now you already talked about Minecraft, so let's see what Grok likes more. I guess
you're not moving on Minecraft.
No, I'm moving on Bloodborne.
You're a fucking idiot.
I like Bloodborne a lot.
That's the shittiest take of all time.
Bloodborne's pretty damn good.
No, it's not.
You know what?
Minecraft. Think about it, bro. Think about how many.
You're right. I think Minecraft's better. You're right.
Minecraft is way better.
Bloodborne's like the second best Souls game.
Okay, so we're moving. Minecraft.
I think Minecraft can go on.
We're moving on Minecraft, guys.
Yep. Yeah, I think just judging by the amount of time I put into Minecraft, I think I can't rationally not vote for it, even if I do really, really like Bloodborne. All right, next up, Halo Reach versus Elden Ring.
Okay, well, yeah. So Halo Reach is my favorite game of all time. It's a fucking banger.
I don't understand how you can play it for that long.
Well,
I'm going to be honest.
Firefight.
Like, you're playing it all the time. I don't understand.
Yeah, Firefight and multiplayer.
Yeah, but like, I feel like it get boring after a while. I've played it for a bit.
So the same thing about
and it is boring.
fucking
what?
Bloodborne fucking.
You haven't played Bloodborne.
Yeah, I have. It's
no,
boring.
you haven't.
I played
when
it
did
for
you play
4
it?
hours once and it was dick.
It's so good.
I thought it was ass.
Okay.
To be frank, I thought it was.
I'm not the biggest, I'm not the biggest Halo Reach fan either. So
I thought Bloodborne was poop.
You could talk about Halo Reach.
I think first time I played this game I was like 5.
Cool.
I think my siblings friends brought it over with Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was just there. I don't even think I played it. Well, I played like a little bit, but my parents didn't want me to play it because I was 5. Anyway, Halo Reach, yeah, I played that when I was 5. And then, so it very, very impactful to me, very important to me, nostalgic, and also just like kind of birthed my love for first-person shooters. Which, by the way, every single game that I picked for this bracket is a first-person shooter.
Classic.
So, that's something to think about. This game was the first ever first-person shooter I played. The story is amazing. It's so good. You play as Noble 6, and...
You die?
Yeah, you do die. You do die at the end, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I don't think that's
not even... Everyone knows that.
Yeah, you like...
Everyone and their
I mean, the game at the beginning literally shows, like, Noble 6's helmet with a bullet through it.
Hype, man.
It's like epic foreshadowing.
Yes.
It literally just tells you that you're going to die for the game. So anyway, you play as Noble Team, and you're on the planet Reach, and the Covenant, who are they're like scary aliens with guns. They invade this planet, and they think that it's the human homeworld. That's kind of why it's interesting, because, I mean, obviously Earth is the human homeworld, but they see Reach, and they assume that it's the human homeworld. And so they invade it with all of their might, and just absolutely pummel the planet. Like, you can't win against the Covenant. They're, like, extremely powerful. And basically, originally you're trying to stop the invasion, but you realize it's kind of hopeless, and then at some point you get the task to carry a package off of Reach, and that package that you get is Cortana, who is the main character.
Isn't the Samsung girl?
Cortana is the Microsoft one.
Oh,
obviously, because Microsoft makes Halo.
I forgot about that, man.
Yeah, so the package is Cortana, and you have to get Cortana off the planet, and the whole thing is kind of like originally... So Cortana's like the AI from Halo Combat Evolved that that is like your sidekick throughout the entire trilogy, Halo 1 through 3. And originally Cortana's supposed to be Noble 6's, but obviously Noble 6 dies at the end, so it ends up going to Master Chief, who's fucking awesome. I love Master Chief. So basically your objective kind of switches from, saving the planet to getting Cortana off-world, and then by the end of the game, your entire squad is dead, except for Emil. But then Emil also dies, and then you have to...
What?
And then the last mission, you just have to survive for as long as you can. And then when you die, that's it. That's the game. And you don't save Reach. Reach still falls. And it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. The story's fantastic. The story's like the best part. The gameplay is really good. It's Halo. I mean, it's like the granddaddy of multiplayer shooters. And I guess you could probably say that's Quake, but Quake is kind of shit though. Halo kind of like invented having like a dedicated grenade button and only being able to carry 2 guns.
Yeah, that's sick.
And
wasn't Half-Life before that?
Half-Life,
the original?
Yeah, Half-Life was way before that, but
okay.
Like I'm saying, I didn't have a dedicated grenade button. You also could carry like 8 guns at once, which is stupid and doesn't make any sense.
That's fun. I like that.
So Halo kind of like invented the formula for like modern multiplayer shooters.
It does have a grenade button though.
Yeah, but you have to but you have to equip the grenade and throw it with the mouse.
I think you can just press a button to throw a grenade.
You can bind it. Yeah, you can bind it.
Okay, that's probably what I did
in the
on my
original
playthrough
game.
then.
You can't. No, in Half-Life. Anyway, so yeah, this game's gameplay is fantastic. It's really simple. The enemy balancing is like incredible. One of the things that's always been really good about Halo is the enemy logic. It's just like really the pathing on the enemies is super cool. You have like teams of elites, and they have like a small squad of grunts or something. And if you kill the elite, it makes the grunts run away. And sometimes, they'll get desperate and they'll pull out grenades and just run at you. It's really fun. It's like super cool. It's really replayable too, because it's just like the enemies just act different every time, and it's great. The characters, 10 out of 10. The characters are awesome. The way that the whole squad, noble team, interacts with each other feels really like. It feels real. It feels like the way that people would actually speak to each other, and every death feels extremely impactful. Especially George's. George is the most sad for sure.
Rest in peace, George.
Yeah, rest in peace, George. Visuals. This game was one of my favorite art styles ever. It's just like super gritty, super dark, really scary kind of art style. Your planet's getting invaded. There's like the Covenant, like their main weapon is plasma, so there's like fire everywhere, but it's like purple and orange. And so there's this one mission where you're in like the capital city, New Alexandria, and it's just everything is like on fire and it's like exploding, and the whole sky is like purple and orange, and there's like a big ass like Covenant spaceship. It's fucking terrifying. So yeah, that's I'm picking Halo Reach because it's the best fucking game ever made.
Yeah, I've played some Halo Reach multiplayer. I must say I was not a huge fan of it, but I'm also not a huge FPS fan outside of like Half-Life, I guess. Big Half-Life fan though.
You play the campaign sometime.
Yeah, I played like the first level of the campaign, and it was pretty solid. I think the story seems interesting, but for me, I'm picking Elden Ring. I'm a big Souls guy. They're one of my favorite genre of games. Sort of. This was the second or third Souls game I played. There was a time, I think, summer of 2024, like last summer, where I played this game straight for about a month. I think I've logged like 150 hours, and it's so replayable. To like, okay, I'm just gonna start with the first playthrough actually.
Oh, I'd also like to point out real quick, I have Halo on my shirt.
Yeah.
I have the Halo shirt on, so I'm
ODST?
Yeah, I'm repping right now. Yeah. I'm repping the shit today.
I would be repping the Elden Ring merch if it wasn't like fucking $80 for like a shirt in Japan. They had like an Elden Ring pop-up, but everything was super expensive. It was a designer collab, I think.
Oh, wow.
It was sick though. You could buy like all of the pendants from the game and like actual pendants, but they had like real diamonds and shit in them. It was wild.
Okay.
It was kind of sick though. But I don't know. The first time I played Elden Ring, I know it was like considered like the best Souls game. So I was going in with a lot of high expectations, and I think Elden Ring was pretty easily met every single one. It's so good. The first moment, I think everyone who's played Elden Ring remembers the first moment, like opening up like the Citadel door or cavern. What's it called? It's like a cat tomb door. I don't know what it is, but you open it. Yeah, crypt. That's the word. You open up the crypt and you just see the whole of like Limgrave like spread out below you, and you're like, whoa. And there's like the tree sentinel down there. It's wild. It's such a good opening to the game, and it just keeps with that momentum throughout the game.
And they just released the DLC, right?
They did just release the DLC. I haven't played the DLC.
It's like a roguelite, from what I heard.
It's not a roguelite.
That's what Ezra said.
Oh, the Night Rain. That's a whole other game.
No, but it's Elden Ring Night Rain.
It is Elden Ring Night Rain, but it's a different game.
That's stupid. Why'd they call it that?
It's like basically, I don't know.
It's a DLC.
It's a spin-off. It's not a DLC.
No, it's a DLC.
It is not a DLC.
It's a DLC.
It is not a DLC.
It's a DLC the same way Halo 3 ODST is a DLC. It's not.
Sure.
You can't call it a new game. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree should not have gotten nominated for a Game of the Year award.
I don't know, man.
That's a DLC.
It looked pretty good, man. I didn't play it.
It's a fucking DLC, bro.
Elden Ring is pretty
That's like if Halo 3... That's like if Far Cry New Dawn got nominated for Game of the Year. It's stupid. That's a deal. That's not...
What if the DLC is like...
Far Cry New Dawn is more of a spin-off than Night Rain is, though, for sure.
Yeah, I guess.
But, like, Halo 3 ODST, that came out as its own game, which is dumb because that's a DLC.
Yeah, then it was in the running for Game of the Year, then. ODST, probably.
No, I don't think it was.
I think it was in the running, but it probably just did get nominated, it would be my guess.
It was not in the running, because I'm pretty sure Halo 3 was. But
okay. Well,
Halo 3 is just a better game.
Well, Elden Ring is pretty good. My only problem with Elden Ring is it's sort of repetitive in the overworld. Like, you're in the open world, and the clumps of enemies are sort of repetitive. and it's just too big. That's my problem with a lot of open worlds. Like, you just need to put shit everywhere, and they don't really do that as well as I would have liked. Where it really shines is the dungeons, which are great, and all of the bosses are fantastic. The thing about Elden Ring is there's also, the map is so big, so you can do so many different builds. Like, there's a lot of things scattered around, but a lot of it is going to be completely obsolete if you're just doing one specific thing, which is my problem. But it's infinitely replayable, probably, because there's so many different builds you can do. It's so cool. I think I've played it like 1.5 times. I'm doing my second playthrough right now. But it's taking me a lot longer than my first one. I'm slowing it down, trying to explore more, be more completionist than I was the first time. This game is also really fucking long. I think my first playthrough was about 80 hours, but it's very much worth it. It's going to be a lot of trial and error like most Souls games. So if you don't like that, you don't like that. But I personally really enjoy it. The feeling of beating a boss in like any Souls game is one of the best feelings ever. It's so cool. In terms of visuals, this is one of the prettiest games ever, I think. At least, I don't know if it'll stand the test of time, but like, Bloodborne has stood the test of time, a lot of other Souls games are, so I have no reason to believe Elden Ring won't. It's just, having the big-ass Erd tree in the middle, like a glowing, huge tree illuminating the entire world, is so sick. And then all of the areas have their own...
It's like Middle-earth.
Yeah, it's kind of like Middle-earth. Middle-earth doesn't really have, like, a big tree in the middle, though.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
I thought Middle-earth had a giant tree.
From Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
No.
It has something. It has a
It has Mount Doom, yeah. But that's not, like, covering the entire map. Or map. It's not covering the whole world. That's just, like, over in the corner over there.
That's stupid.
No, it's cool. Middle-earth's awesome. I love Lord of the Rings. They're going there to destroy the ring. But, yeah, Elden Ring, it shines with, like, all of its different visual styles. Yeah, it's pretty much that, but like a video game.
The tree.
Like the Golem.
No, like the tree.
You know the Golem game? Yeah. The Golem game's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It's quite... Everybody, go buy the Golem game.
About the E.T. game?
Yeah, the classic one?
Yeah.
Dude, they buried like thousands of copies of that in like a junkyard in Albuquerque somewhere, I think.
It's like the worst game ever made.
I know, yeah. It sold like 0 copies, so they buried every single copy in a junkyard.
You think some kid probably got that shit for Christmas and was like, fuck, this is ass.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really sad.
That's the worst
I would be pissed if I got that
you bought an Atari for the equivalent of like $2,000 modern money, and then you get E.T. for Christmas? That would be fucking horrible.
Yeah, why were Ataris that expensive?
Because, I don't know, it was a new thing.
That's really...
Video games have just gotten cheaper throughout the years.
Okay, so what...
I'm
assuming you're picking Elden Ring.
I'm definitely picking Elden Ring.
Okay.
The story...
Well, that means,
the story's
guys,
also great.
That means we have to pick... That means we have to fucking consult Grok.
I low-key don't know what he would... I would normally say Elden Ring here, but Halo Reach is such a classic. I don't know what Grok will say. Yay!
Yeah, Grok...
Yay, Grok picked Elden Ring! I win!
He did say Halo Reach is a banger, though.
He used the word banger.
Yeah, but he said... Yeah, he really... that word for word. Halo Reach is a banger, though.
Hell yeah, man.
He did say Elden Ring just edges out for me because of its sheer ambition and replayability.
Thanks,
What's your take?
Grok.
Sci-fi epic or fantasy, honestly?
Fantasy Odyssey.
Sci-fi
all
epic,
the
bro.
way,
Sci-fi
bro.
epic, bro. Sci-fi games are just so much better.
I love fantasy so much.
Fantasy's
man.
fucking stupid.
Fantasy's so cool.
Sci-fi is way cooler.
I don't know.
And you know it.
It depends.
Sci-fi is way cooler and you know
I love fantasy stuff.
Okay, so Elden Ring's moving on. Unfortunately, my favorite
I think
game...
if there was a sci-fi thing with good writing...
My favorite game is officially out of the bracket.
Oh.
Tragically.
I think mine's going to get taken down too. We'll see. I don't know what it's against, but I don't think Grok could pick an indie game like that.
It's just one of those
Next up we got Halo 3 versus Peggle Deluxe.
This is a really good one.
I know what I'm picking.
Halo 3 versus Peggle Deluxe.
The goat. You better be a real pegger here, Walt.
No, I'm not going to be.
What?
Dude,
What?
fuck that. Okay?
What?
Halo 3 is
Peggle.
Halo 3 is really good. It's the second best Halo game, easily. Story is
real.
I would.
It's real.
It is real.
Cool.
Like Israel.
No,
But
Israel's
Israel
not real.
shouldn't- yeah,
Israel should not be real.
Israel should be gone.
It should be called Is
We're gonna
Fake.
get hunted
Up
down
high
and killed by.
Is fake.
We're gonna good one. We're gonna get hunted down and killed by Waymo cars in the next episode for saying that Israel shouldn't exist.
Hell yeah, man.
So,
by the way, neither one of
Be
us want to
ready.
kill ourselves.
Halo 3 story very good. Better than Halo Reach. It's better than Halo Reach's story easily because it's the greatest threequel of all time. It's the end of the main Halo trilogy, and it's a perfect ending to a perfect story. Gameplay is just like Halo Reach's, only slightly worse.
Okay, we're back. It was lagging.
The gameplay is just like Halo Reach's, but just slightly worse.
So that's why it's not the best.
So that's why it's not the best. The characters are also not as good.
Okay.
The visuals are also not as good. But it's just Halo 3, but it's just Halo Reach, but slightly worse with a better story. I'm picking Halo 3 to move on for sure.
I'm picking Peggle because Peggle's awesome, man.
Yeah,
I fucking love
I think everyone
Peggle.
knows Peggle. I don't really think you have to. There's not even much to say about Peggle.
I can talk about the characters all day, man.
You shoot balls at like pegs, and you have to get all the orange ones, and you have to just get the best score.
It's like fun pachinko.
So we have to ask Grok if he wants
Peggle. I mean, you got Jimmy Lightning. I don't think it's harder to analyze than that.
Oh, he picked Halo 3. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Get shit on Halo.
He's not a
3's
real
better.
pegger.
Let's see what he wrote.
He doesn't fuck with pegging in the same way I do.
Yeah, pegging is cool,
I
but
fucking love pegs.
Halo 3 versus Peggle, wild matchup. I'd have picked Halo 3. It's epic campaign, iconic Master Chief story, and legendary multiplayer. In parentheses, those Forge maps deliver a cinematic sci-fi thrill that's hard to beat.
Are those
the
Forge maps
music
good?
alone gives me chills.
Are the Forge maps that good, man?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Anyway, so Halo 3 has the best video game soundtrack of all time. I forgot to mention that. It's better than Outer Wilds, better than Minecraft.
No, don't say that, man.
The music alone gives me
can't
chills.
say that,
Peggle
man.
is a blast. Peggle blast.
Can't say that again.
Addictive, colorful, and perfect for casual puzzle. But it's more of a quick dopamine hit, while Halo 3 offers a deeper, more immersive experience that I vibe with more. You feeling the shooter epic or the puzzle popper?
Puzzle popper.
I'm feeling the shooter epic. So
Alright,
Halo 3 is moving on this round.
Rest in peace, Peggle. If Peggle made it to the final, that'd be so fun.
That would have been really fun. I feel like Outer Wilds has potential.
I think Outer Wilds making it to the final would be lit. Next matchup is my favorite game of all time, Hollow Knight versus Portal 2.
Hollow Knight is your favorite game? Why?
Of all time, man.
It's not that good.
It is that good, man. It's so peak.
That's a shit take.
No, it's the best. It's the best game ever made, man. I don't know what to say. It's so good.
Don't play Hollow Knight.
Play Hollow Knight. It's so good. It's the best game ever, man.
Very boring. Okay.
No,
Go.
it's peak. But
talk about it.
Okay, well, it's cool and I like it. So we're done.
Okay. Well, what's mine? Portal 2.
No, I'll say more. I'll say
Yeah,
more.
I'll
The first time I played Hollow Knight was I think it was quarantine. I was first getting into it. That's what really turned me on to all of the Souls games.
Turned you on?
Yeah, turned me on to all
Hollow
of the
Knight
Souls
turns
games.
you on?
Yeah, a bunch of
Why
bugs.
does Hollow Knight turn you on?
Have you seen the bugs in that game, man?
The bugs.
The only problem is it's kind of a buggy mess, if you get what I mean.
And that gets you rock solid or what?
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
man.
you said Hollow Knight turns you on.
It turned me on.
Yeah, Hollow Knight turned you on.
Yeah, to the Souls games.
Hollow Knight made you hard?
No, it didn't.
You
I
mean-
didn't say that. It put me on.
Oh.
It's just the best elements of any Souls game and Metroidvanias combined into one
I know
game.
more about video games than you do.
Have you played Metroid?
No.
That's what I thought.
Have
So I know
you?
more.
Have you?
Yes, I beat Super Metroid twice. I love Super Metroid. It's so good.
If you love it so much, why don't you fuck it in the ass?
There's not a very big story there, but the lore goes pretty deep. It's not like Elden Ring or Bloodborne level lore,
Deep?
but it's pretty
Like
damn
in your
good.
ass?
No, I didn't say that. I don't know. It's my favorite game of all time. It's very replayable.
No.
Yes.
I've never fucking played it. Well, I played it for 3 hours once and I stopped because I was bored as fuck.
It's very good. The first hour of the game's not good, but then it gets good. I'm just gonna say it here. The game's not good until you beat the first boss, then it's good, and then it's the best game ever made. There's so many charms and builds you can do. It's so good.
And also, they just dropped a fucking release date for something.
Yeah, no, it's coming out by holiday 2025.
Xbox handheld reveal.
They said by 2025,
That's
but by holiday 2025. We knew it was coming out in 2025, but now we know it's coming out by December 2025.
Wow.
I know.
Christmas.
I'm so excited. That's gonna be the best game ever made when it comes out. By the way, just putting it out there.
What if it's actually?
If it's awesome,
that would be so funny.
I'm gonna get the nearest rope. I'm gonna be mad. I'm
What are
actually
you gonna,
pissed. Shoot.
What are you gonna do with the rope?
I'm gonna strangle them. All right, you can talk about Portal 2 now, which is also one of the best games ever made.
Portal 2 is a puzzle game where you have portals and then you shoot them on walls and stuff, and you have to figure out how to do the puzzles using the portals.
Yeah.
Also a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I don't think Hollow Knight. I think Grok is gonna pick Portal 2, but
I think Grok's gonna pick Portal 2 for sure.
Portal 2 is more iconic, but Hollow Knight is just too good.
No.
The art style is incredible. You can't say the art
Portal
style.
2's art style is better.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's great. It's so
The
good.
hand drawn, like the whole world aesthetic is so
Hand
cool.
on.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah, I can draw with my hands too.
Okay, draw Hollow Knight.
Not hard.
Draw it.
I don't know how to draw, but I can draw with my hands. I don't know how to draw Hollow Knight.
Well, they can draw Hollow Knight, and you can't.
But I could learn how to draw Hollow
No, you
Knight.
couldn't.
Dude, I could.
Next episode, draw Hollow Knight. We'll see. We'll see.
Draw Hollow
Draw
Knight.
the entire game, man.
Yeah, draw Hollow
I dare
Knight
you.
challenge.
So
Portal
good.
2 is pretty simple. You do fun stuff with portals. The story is really good, actually. I don't even know what I was going to say. The story's really
Yeah.
good. The story's fun. There's a guy called Cave Johnson, and he talks about exploding lemons.
When
and
life
shit.
gives you lemons, you can give them back to life, or whatever he says.
You turn them into combustible lemons.
Yeah.
And you
That's what
make
he
them
says.
explode.
Voiced by J.K. Simmons, by the way, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I love J.K. Simmons.
He's
What a,
so
what a
funny.
fucking goat.
He's the GOAT, yeah. Not much more to say there, but go play Portal 2 and Hollow Knight and all the other games.
Yeah, so I'm picking Portal 2 for this one.
Yeah, I'm
So
picking
that
Hollow
means We're
Knight.
going to have to ask Grok again. Hollow Knight.
Actually?
Mhm.
Let's
Yeah,
go!
Grok picked Hollow Knight.
Fuck yeah, man. Hollow Knight's so good.
So Hollow Knight's moving up on in the bracket.
Just, oh my god, it's so good.
I low-key forgot about the ice bucket. Now I'm fucking scared. Because I think right now you have majority.
Yeah, you have Halo 3 and like that's it, I think. You have Halo 3.
What happens if Outer Wilds wins?
I don't neither we both get ice bucketed.
Well, whoever got less eliminations would not get ice bucketed. Oh, pizza!
We're getting
Dude,
pizza.
we're
for
getting
dinner?
fucking pizza for dinner, dude.
Uh-huh.
Let's go, boy.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it'll be here for the end of the episode and we can like eat it on camera and
It's gonna
flex
be
on you
great.
guys.
You know where we're getting it from?
Love Domino's, I think.
I love Domino's, guys.
Domino's is the best fast food pizza.
Go,
That might be a hot take.
Go support Domino's.
Go support your local Domino's.
Yeah, go to your local Domino's and give all the employees a fat, sloppy, wet pizza kiss. That's when you eat pizza and you like
You
kiss,
kiss them after you eat
After
pizza.
you eat the pizza. It's awesome. So go do that. Go to Domino's and kiss all the employees. And film
That's
it and
true.
send it into us, and we'll put it in a compilation in our next video.
Hmm. If you kiss a Domino's employee and you tape it, we'll put it in the next episode, in the intro.
Yeah, that would be.
And you get a shout out in the description.
Yeah, yeah. We'll link whatever social media account
If you
want
kiss
us
a
to in the
Domino's
description
employee.
If you go to Domino's and kiss an employee
Yeah.
and send it in before next week.
I don't know. Yeah,
It has to be
before next week. Yeah.
week.
Send it to our email too.
Yeah, you have to email the clip to us or
Oh.
DM it to us.
It has to also be in a Domino's. They can't be outside of their natural habitat.
Yeah, they
has to
have to be in uniform in the Domino's, not on their break.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They have to be working. They have to be on the clock at Domino's.
Got a pretty good matchup here. We got Far Cry 5 versus Disco Elysium. So you can talk about Far Cry 5 first.
Far Cry 5 is a game where you're in Montana and there's a cult there, and you have to kill all of them. That's it.
I mean, there's a dog in that game called Boomer, and it looks like our friend's dog, who also is named Boomer, and they look the exact same, completely by coincidence.
really funny, I think. I mean, like, that's hilarious.
It's great.
So,
What's the bear's name?
Cheeseburger.
There's a bear
Our
named Cheeseburger.
Our friend has a bear named Cheeseburger. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a gun and you kill people, and it's Far Cry, so it's like stealth. You can do stealth or you can be loud. It's not hard. It's really easy, actually, which kind of sucks. The story is kind of dumb, too, because you could just leave. That's like, there's nothing stopping you from just leaving and like getting the National Guard.
Just throw a bomb at
But
him.
the really scary part about it is that there's like the crazy religious guy who's like the reckoning is coming and everyone's gonna fucking die.
Seventh Day
And then at
Adventist.
the end of the game, you find out that he's actually been right the whole time, and that's really crazy. Like he was actually just fully
Dude,
right.
that's a spoiler.
Yeah, no one cares.
I care. I'm playing it right now.
You knew that.
I'm playing the game
You
right
knew
now.
that.
I didn't know that, man. You just spoiled the whole game for me.
You knew that.
What a
I told you
horrible
that
friend you
I told you
are.
that a million
Why
times.
would you spoil the game that I'm playing right now?
Yeah, you touched me in my sleep, so you don't get to
I
talk about
didn't.
horrible
I
things.
didn't. That was Ezra.
That was you.
That was
you don't get to talk
Ezra.
about being a bad friend.
No,
You
it
touched
wasn't
in my
me.
sleep.
It wasn't. That's like when Ezra spoiled Better Call Saul after I spoiled The Sopranos for him. Because everyone knows the fucking ending of The Sopranos, and I told him what the ending was, and he was like, "Dude!"
He didn't know what the ending of The Sopranos
That's what I said, man.
I've seen that shit a million
That's
times.
what I said.
I've seen that shit a million times.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, Lalo kills Howard."
Okay, so while we're here, there's nukes at the end of nukes.
Yeah.
Russia nukes the entire United States and kills fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Every single character dies except for you and the cold guy.
Cut the Better Call Saul spoiler.
You didn't put the Better Call.
I did say it.
What?
I said the Better Call Saul
No,
spoiler.
you said the Sopranos spoiler. You didn't say the.
No, I said the Better Call Saul spoiler.
What is it?
Lalo kills Howard.
Oh.
So you censor that 2 times now.
I don't know who the fuck is Howard.
Hamlet?
Oh yeah,
I love that guy, man.
Howard Hamlin.
Do
Okay,
that.
so I'm moving on Far Cry 5. by the
No,
way.
no, you wouldn't do that to our fans. All right.
I'm moving on Far Cry 5.
We're going to talk about my favorite book now, Disco Elysium. So the gameplay doesn't count, but you roll dice, you read letters, and you have these things inside of you called emotions, like from Inside Out 2, and they you can talk with them. Great. The story is more than worth it for the text. I mean, it's 100% a story game. All the characters are 10 out of 10. You get so attached to them throughout the entire story. There's so much symbolism, and it's so well written. It's better written than pretty much every single book I've read, which is kind of insane. And I don't think I can talk about this without talking about the soundtrack too. The soundtrack for me is only second to Minecraft. It's some of the best ambient music I've
It's
ever
not
heard.
Halo 3 though.
It's better than Halo 3, actually. Matter of fact, it's better than Halo 3.
No.
It's like Halo 3, but better.
Just go bitch ass up.
There's a guy in the church named Egghead who throws on rave music.
There's a guy in Halo 3 named Master Chief, and he's a fucking cool
There's
guy.
a guy named
He's a
Egghead.
cool buff guy in a robot
Egghead's
suit.
cool, though. He plays music.
But he's not a cool buff guy in a robot suit that kills aliens.
He's buff, but he doesn't have a robot suit, and he doesn't kill
aliens?
He
Yeah,
does.
fuck you.
There's an alien in the game.
There's nothing in the game.
It's kind of a spoiler.
In the game. Talk normally for once, how about that?
Okay!
I'm assuming you're moving on.
Yeah, I'm moving on Disco Elysium for sure. That's like my
You're a
second favorite game ever.
Fucking idiot.
It's
Okay.
so good.
So now what do we have to
Everyone go
fucking
read Disco Elysium.
Fucking A, bro. You picked fucking fuck.
Yay!
Fucking picked fucking Disco
Because it's better. Because it's actually just better. It's just a fact now, man. I can't even
No,
lie.
it's not.
It literally is. It's not even up to opinion.
It is.
Disco Elysium is just
It is
better.
definitely. There's no,
No, 'cause-
gameplay in Disco Elysium though. Which is,
Yes, there is. It's called reading. And sometimes there's a cutscene here and there.
I
Man.
guess Coffee Talk. If that's not on the list, but I guess Coffee Talk.
It's like
is
Coffee Talk,
literally just
but
a
better.
reading. Coffee Talk, there genuinely isn't gameplay. It's just. I'm not even kidding. It's just a visual novel.
You roll some dice. It's basically like a tabletop game, but a lot
But
more
ass.
reading. No, but like a lot
But
more
ass.
reading. No, it's good.
No.
It is good.
Nope.
It's better than Far Cry 5. I played an hour of the game. I played an hour
Yeah,
of the
you
game,
played the intro.
and it was kind of ass.
Yeah, you played the.
I'm not gonna
if
lie.
I just played the intro of Disco Elysium and was like, it's bad. Would you call me a fucking idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but Disco Elysium is better though. So.
Nope.
The intro's better too.
But I actually haven't played Disco Elysium, so
But
I just think there's no way.
it's
better than
pretty
Far Cry
damn
5,
good.
unfortunately.
Everyone go pirate Disco Elysium. Don't buy it.
Why?
Because the developers they fired all the people that made the game and then are selling it for like $40 when it should be sold for $40 but actually pay the developers. They fired them all after they made it and were like, now we make money, so just go pirate it.
Yeah, pirate every AAA game you get.
And indie games too.
No, don't pirate indie games.
Pirate Ultra Kill if you don't have the money to buy it.
That's true, and also just Shapes and Beats too.
Yep,
you can
I love
actually
that
pirate
game.
that game too.
It's so lit.
You can pirate just Shapes and Beats, and you can pirate Ultrakill, but other than that, only pirate AAA games.
Yep.
And
Pirate all AAA
always
games.
pirate AAA games if you can.
Mm-hmm. If you don't have the money to buy things,
Or if you don't like
gaming
the
should be
Xbox-
available to all.
Or
That's
if
all
you have
I'm
like an
gonna say.
Xbox and you can't pirate stuff because you can't pirate stuff on an Xbox, then you know whatever. Buy a fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
Listen to the Disco Elysium soundtrack too. Like when you're going to bed, throw that shit on.
But no matter what though, never buy a Nintendo game for full price. Ever.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean, unless it's like
Nope.
on the Switch.
Unless it's Tamagotchi Life 2.
I think don't buy a Nintendo Switch 2 games, but
Don't
or
buy-
the Nintendo Switch 2.
I
Don't buy
don't
that.
buy any Nintendo game for
No.
full price ever.
Buy stuff on the Switch.
No,
for full
kill
price.
everyone.
No,
No,
that's
kill.
fine.
No, kill. Kill.
No,
kill.
no, that's okay. Because they make bangers. Like you can buy Smash Bros. For full.
Japanese tech companies are just evil as
You can
fuck.
buy Smash Bros. For full price.
No.
Yeah. You can buy Breath of the Wild for full price.
You can buy this dick for
You can-
half price. How about that? This dick ain't free.
Oh, okay.
This dick ain't.
What if I
half
pirate?
price?
What if I pirate this dick? You can buy Mario Odyssey too, because that game's really good.
Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, Disco Elysium moved on. I don't know how we even got into that conversation.
Well, Disco Elysium moved on. We
We had
got.
one more to do before the.
We do. We got Breath of the Wild versus Trepang Squared. You can talk
Let's
about.
talk about Trepang
yeah.
Squared. So
I've actually played that one for more than an hour, I think.
when?
On a road trip, I think I played like 4 or 5 hours.
I didn't know that you played any of it.
I played it.
Okay, well, Trepang Squared is really fun.
It's quite good.
The story is it's like Bloodborne, where the story's really, really, really cool, but you have to read like intel that you find in the game to understand it.
Or
Like,
watch like a 40-minute YouTube video.
there's no cutscenes, and there's also no the characters don't say anything. Characters kind of non-existent. Also, the main character doesn't speak. He's like a stoic Sigma. He knows dark psychology.
Dark mango psychology.
What flavor candle is that?
Oh, today on the podcast we're lighting up, and we got
What flavor candle?
peach Bellini.
Dude, like the Bellini bubbly we had earlier.
Yeah, like you're not gonna know what that is.
We're never posting ever.
Yep, no one's ever seeing that. But our drink of the day on that video was peach Bellini, sparkling water.
Yeah, Trepang Squared. The gameplay is super fun, super frenetic, energetic. You just run around and fucking blow people up.
You can pick up people, strap mines to them, and then throw them at people. It's
There's one part of the game where you go to the back rooms. You have to like fight enemies in the back room.
I played that part.
It's so funny. It's one of the most ridiculous fucking games ever. But it's so over the top that it's like fun and hilarious. You know,
it was pretty damn good.
It's really, really, really fun, and it's just like super. And it's also really replayable because there's a survival mode. It's like a DLC you can buy for like $2, where you have to like do challenges to get food, and if your hunger runs out, then you die.
Yeah.
And it's just like you just fight infinite enemies until your hunger runs out, and it's super fun. It's like a roguelike kind of. It's a really fun way to play the game. I fucking love this game. Yeah. So
the only problem
is choosing it to move on.
The only problem is it's not better than Breath of the Wild. That's a kind of a big problem, man.
Shut your bitch ass up.
That's all I'm gonna say, man. Breath of the Wild is. I lied when I said Disco Elysium was my second favorite game. It's Breath of the Wild. It might be my favorite game. It's probably tied with Hollow Knight. This was like the game that got me into gaming, I'd say. I got this like right when the Switch came out in like 2017. I just played the shit out of it for like basically until now. I consistently still play Breath of the Wild.
You don't think Tears of the Kingdom is better?
No. Tears of the Kingdom is great, but it's just not as good as Breath of the Wild. I'm going to say it. Breath of the Wild also has, like, in my opinion, it's the thing that started the open world craze. And it's yes.
Not at all.
What do you think started the open world craze?
Skyrim.
When was Skyrim? Skyrim was before that. But like, not on the same level as Breath of the Wild.
100% Skyrim.
I think Breath of the Wild sort of pioneered, like, every game was doing that after that game.
When did Breath of the Wild come out? 2017.
Skyrim was way before that. It was like 2011 or something.
Yeah, and also Far Cry, and also Just Cause. Just Cause.
No, okay. Let me clarify. Breath of the Wild was like the huge ass map with just a ton of collectibles everywhere. Like,
yeah, it's kind of like Skyrim.
No, Breath of the Wild. It's hard to explain like the style, but Breath of the Wild was started the start of that.
Skyrim,
sort of the start of that. No, it's not Skyrim.
Skyrim or Just Cause. Skyrim, Just Cause, and Far Cry. Where,
I don't know, man.
Far Cry 4 came out in 2013, I think. That game is fucking huge.
Yeah, but does it have shit to do?
Does it have shit? Yes. Oh, and it has shit to do. Yes, it has shit to do.
Like the entire. You can't just have a big map and just not have stuff for.
No, there's tons of. It's great. It's a really good open world. Same with Skyrim, and there's tons of shit to do.
I thought you hated Skyrim.
I don't. When did I say that I hated Skyrim?
I mean,
I don't like Skyrim in particular. I prefer like Fallout. But it's a good game. It's just like I'm not a fan of like medieval setting.
Yeah, but like I'm thinking in terms of like Spider-Man open worlds like that. Like
Spider-Man's hardly an open world.
I would call Spider-Man an open world. Like just a big ass world where there's I don't know.
There's nothing to do in the Spider-Man world.
Exactly.
Literally at all.
Breath of the Wild sort of started that trend, which I fucking hate. But I think Breath of the Wild is like the only game to ever do that perfectly because there's just so much stuff around.
Also, I hate open world games.
Yeah, I'm not a big open world fan.
Let me get one thing clear. Most open world games, I think, are just dog shit.
Most of it
work better as just like a regular game.
Yeah, open slop. We can call it open slop.
Open slop.
That's kind of my problem with Elden Ring. There's not shit to do in a lot of the place, which is kind of a problem. But the dungeons are great.
The worst example of open slop ever by far is Halo Infinite.
Okay, yeah, I haven't played Halo Infinite.
Crazy open slop. It's so bad.
Yeah. Or like, is Fallout 4 fall in that category?
Fallout 4 is definitely open slop. That shit sucks.
Yeah, that's what.
Dude, I liked Fallout 4. I played Fallout 4 and I was like, this shit is so good. And then I played Fallout New Vegas. And I was like, this shit is so much better.
Fallout 4, but better.
Literally Fallout 4, but better.
Awesome. But Breath of the Wild has so much there. It's got a visual style which I really like. More so, I think it's going to age well visually as a game. It's not going to blow your socks off in a lot of places, but there's some very pretty looking areas in this game. The gameplay is where it really shines. You can just it's like the first open world type gameplay. like you can do whatever you want in this game, man. You can like you just have 4 abilities or maybe 5, I don't remember. I think it's 4. And you can just push them so far. Like you can bring something, you can bring metal over, you can freeze things and launch them. You have bombs and you have you can make ice pillars. and that's all you can do. But then you have all these bows and stuff, and all these attachments, and a bunch of different weapons and shields, and you can just optimize the game so much. There's so much little movement tech there that you can optimize for speedrunning and stuff. It's so fun. All of the towers, all the exploration is great. The enemies are great. Replaying the game is super fun. There's Master Mode, which is also just the game but harder. The story is mid. Most Zelda story games are kind of story in most Zelda games is ass. But the lore in Breath of the Wild's fine. It's not my favorite Zelda story, but the gameplay is pretty much the reason it's here. It's just so fun to play over and over again. It never gets old. I've probably replayed this game like 10 to 12 times. It's so good. But I think full end game playthroughs I've done 3 or 4. It's peak play that game. Best Nintendo game by far, ever. And I've played Zelda. I've played Ocarina of Time. I can say Breath of the Wild's way better. I think people that say Ocarina of Time is better are kind of blinded by nostalgia.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild looks pretty cool.
It's incredible.
All right, so you're picking Breath of the Wild, I assume?
I'm absolutely picking
All
Breath
right,
of the Wild.
so Grok is coming back again to break this tie.
If he doesn't,
Yeah, he said Breath of the Wild.
if he picked,
He picked Breath of the
I thought you were laughing because he picked your pink squid. I would have cried. All right, Grok picked Breath of the Wild to very little surprise, but
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, it's very good. The video's probably going to speed up a lot now because we're just going back over old games.
Yeah, because now we're not going to be going over the games anymore. We're just going to be picking them from now on.
All right, first thing we got here: Stardew Valley versus Outer Wilds. I'm going Outer Wilds. I think
I'm also going Outer Wilds.
Outer Wilds is just the better game. Stardew Valley is nice and all, but it's not better than
Outer Wilds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's its main problem.
Yeah, Outer Wilds is actually it's such a
generational.
It's such a heater. I think it could win the bracket.
We'll see. I think something else on the other side is going to make it far, but I don't know. We'll see. Outer Wilds has potential to win.
I guess you could say Outer Wilds is something of a star.
Yeah, it's
an exploding.
It really
star.
made an explosion on the gaming industry.
Yeah, I guess you could say Outer Wilds is something of an exploding star, a new exploding star in the scene, huh?
It's pretty great. That's what I'd say. All right, Minecraft versus Elden Ring.
It's expanding like crazy.
Always. It's always expanding.
It's always expanding, and then yeah.
Yeah, every single playthrough's the same.
What?
You know, the problem with Outer Wilds is you can never replay it, by the way. Actually, you can, but it's going to be the worst shit
Outer
ever.
Wilds has 0 replay value, literally.
I haven't played the DLC, so I can't speak on that.
No, me neither.
The gameplay, it's really good one time.
Okay, what's next?
Minecraft versus Elden Ring. I'm going to go Elden Ring here.
Minecraft?
I'm saying Elden Ring, man.
What is wrong with you?
I'm saying Elden Ring, man.
You said Elden Ring is better.
Yay! I don't know why. If I was a robot, I'd pick Minecraft. I'm just going to say it, but I personally like Elden Ring more.
Next up,
we got Hollow Knight versus Halo 3.
Hollow Knight versus Halo 3. We're going to see what Grok picks again, because obviously this one's an intense battle.
He's going to pick Hollow Knight. He better pick Hollow Knight.
Fuck you, Owen. Fuck.
Let's go.
Of course. Oh, just fucking pick one. Fuck you, man.
Someone's
You're
getting
my
ice
least
bucketed.
favorite.
Someone's getting ice bucketed.
You're my
mad about it.
friend ever.
Someone's mad about getting ice bucketed.
What if one of my games still wins? Wait, was that my last one?
You have Outer Wilds.
Wait, no. That's not it. Wait, is that my last game? Was Halo 3? Fuck you. Okay, I'm still gonna ice bucket no matter what.
Okay. Yeah.
Even if Outer Wilds wins, I'll just take it because fuck it.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay, all my games are out of the bracket, so I'm just choosing.
I guess Grok just likes me more, man.
Okay, fuck Grok, dude. Fuck Grok.
I love Grok. Grok's my favorite guy ever. Okay, it's lagging a shit ton again. Okay. We just can't move too much, I guess. But Hollow Knight won, as it should.
Ball of bite bun.
So, what are you picking here? Disco Elysium or Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild.
Okay, me too. I'm also picking Breath of the Wild. So this is my finals, because these are my 2 favorite games. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting fucked here.
Yeah, here, yeah. More BJ to save you from Wolfenstein. Alright, we got Outer Wilds versus Elden Ring.
Outer Wilds. If you say Elden Ring, I'm gonna fucking stick my fucking cock in your mouth.
Elden Ring's pretty damn good, bro. You haven't played it. It's pretty
It's not better than Outer Wilds. There's no way. Think about it. think about Outer Wilds for like a second.
If I'm taking fun to minute ratio,
Yeah,
I'm
and
having more fun to minute.
You're also taking dick in your ass ratio.
But-
What the fuck?
Dick in my ass ratio is also higher with Elden Ring, man.
You're a fucking idiot.
I think Elden Ring's better.
I've watched you play Elden Ring. You don't even have fun. You're just like mad the whole time.
And then I have fun.
No, you
And
don't.
then I have
You
fun
go,
for a few
oh, you go,
seconds.
oh, what the fuck? This game fucking sucks and it's way too hard and not even fun at all. And then you get mad as fuck.
And then I beat it, and then it's fun.
Nope.
Yep, that's how it works. That's how Souls games work.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Yeah, Elden Ring's
Alright,
better, man.
Outer Wilds versus Elden Ring.
So Elden Ring moves on, basically.
Alright, so Grok is picking Outer Wilds or Elden Ring. Outer Wilds.
Actually? Wait, actually?
Yes.
There's no way. I'm fine with that. I'm
Outer
okay
Wilds
with
is
that.
the better game.
I'm okay.
He's
That's what he said?
being so
That's what he said?
Outer Wilds is the better game.
Okay, that's fine. I'm. It's a close one for me, I think. Outer Wilds is probably top 10 all time for me, but Elden Ring's higher in the top 10 for me. I'll take Outer Wilds. That's fine. Outer Wilds is in the final versus Hollow Knight or Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
I'm going Hollow Knight, so I guess Grok.
Yeah, we gotta get Grok to choose Breath of the Wild.
I'm
or
actually
Hollow Knight.
so
And
surprised.
This will decide our final winner.
I'm actually so surprised he picked Outer Wilds in that matchup.
Okay.
Either way here,
Hollow
I
Knight.
win. Dude, Grok picked Hollow Knight. Grok is going insane. Grok is going insane with those indie games. He loves those indie games.
Grok needs to fucking die.
Dude, Grok loves indie
No.
games and shoegaze.
Grok's a bitch, motherfucker.
I love Grok.
So the final matchup then for all the marbles
Outer Wilds
is
versus the
Outer
best
Wilds
game of
versus
all
Hollow
time.
Knight. I mean, I already lost. I'm already getting ice bucketed, unfortunately.
Yeah. So now we have the best game of all time versus Outer Wilds, which is one of the best games.
Best game. Fuck
Yep,
you.
the best game ever made. I don't think that's too far to say. I think it's perfectly valid. And the winner is the winner is
Outer Wilds.
no. Actually, wait, let me see that.
Yeah, pick one. Outer Wilds. It's unique time with Mystery and Universal.
No, that's okay. Outer Wilds wins.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm still
That's
getting an
fine.
ice bucket.
Select
So
winner.
I think in the next part of the video, you'll be seeing me get cold fucking water poured.
We'll just
over
do it.
my-
We'll do it at the end of this.
Poured over my head.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah, might as
Okay,
well.
cool.
So
So
let's eat dinner first.
yeah, that's kind of that's a valid take from Grok. I
Anyway, the
guess,
next you see of me,
be wet.
I'll be wet as fuck. I'll be just so
Alright,
wet and fucking just soaked.
Thanks for tuning into this episode, Pebble World. We'll catch you on the flip side. Next episode.
Yeah, the next episode's not going to be for a while. There's going to be a mini episode out next week, and then our next full episode isn't going to be for a while.
Catch you on the flip side, Pebble World. All right, since Walt lost, his games are worse. Since Walt's video games were worse than mine, he's gonna get bucketed.
Pepper, go away.
Yeah, my dog's here. Actually, I'm gonna put this more on the floor. Hold on. You get more of that angle for the dog. Aw.
Oh, yeah.
Pepper.
This is my punishment.
Pepper, get out of the way. 1, 2. That was just your clothes. I didn't get your hair at all.
It's really cold. It's really cold.
Oh, coming back to round 2 because Walt didn't get
I
enough.
didn't get wet enough, so we're going again. Let's do this.
Yeah. That's better. That one was better.
It's fucking freezing. Fucking cold as shit.